pretty good start, the game start. I had to talk a lot in the beginning, that's really a lot on me. That was a little bit of a downside, but the rest, it is promising. There's a good storyline in it, and you can do a lot of things, different skills, level up, whatever. So yeah, I had fun playing it. But okay. I don't even know what weapon I'm using at the moment. Common hacksaw. Okay, let's figure out what quests I was doing. Reach Whitechapel, I think. Headache, fatigue, headache, fatigue. Reach Whitechapel, I think that's my only quest. Oh, go to Mortimer Goswick's place and find out who is spying on Thelma. Track, I'm gonna track everything. Hey.
This is despicable.
Over there!
Hey, man. Whoa. That was unexpected. Where the hell? Aha. Hey, King, how you doing?
In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing. To hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust. It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right.
Hey, welcome.
can't believe I'm doing this.
Where do I have to go? Choose what to do with Mortimer Goswick's letter. That's a good one.
Hey, Doc.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
I met him in New York.
If only there were more of us.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
I have retrieved your letter, Mr. Goswick. I can assure you that nobody read it but me.
Thank you. This is for you, then. For your help. And for your silence.
I think you should talk to your mother. It would be good for both of you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I'll think about it. Now, please, let me be.
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you. Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
Despair is a deadly poison I've tasted myself, sir.
Yeah,
we're
me
only
too,
tempted
man.
to drink it because we're
Did you play
terrified
it,
by the uncertainty of the next minute.
I know that perfectly, Doctor. For I waited for so long, hoping that the next minute would be less unbearable.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need
Oh,
any
wait,
help.
maybe I got some medicine for this guy.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reed,
Ah,
but you've
cool.
done enough already.
Did you finish
The rest
the
is
game?
up to me
I
now.
think it's a really big game, right?
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
I have read your son's suicide note. It was not an impulsive gesture, nor was it his first attempt.
He threatened to kill himself a few times before. But I never thought he would dare to punish me this much.
Punish you? Why?
I've known for a long time he was not happy with his life. But I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
Your determination is laudable, but you are in a state of denial, Mrs. Goswick. Your son has a very strong death wish.
How dare you talk to a mother like that? Talk to me like that?
I'm only trying to be honest, Mrs. Goswick. As painful as this fatal end may be for you, you have to accept this is a possibility.
No, I'll never accept it. If my son was to die under your care, well, you have no idea what I'm capable of, Dr. Reed.
What a bitch. Biatch. Shit, hand lost. That sucks.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
I have other concerns right now, Doctor. But I'm fine, thank you.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
You have to try to figure out what kind of disease these people have. You can help them if you figure it out, but it's kind of hard.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You've done enough already. The rest is up to me now.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Dr. Ackroyd.
If you say so.
This guy is a dick. I didn't like him the first moment I spoke to him.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Where's the crazy woman? Crazy man.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
This woman is a bitch.
Liars and thieves, every last one of them!
This one thinks
Good evening,
she
Miss
is
Howcroft.
a vampire.
How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Crazy. Little bit nutcased.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
He's funny, man. That worked. Female vampire. Okay, this is a side quest I cleared. Yeehaw.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr.
Fuck
Reed.
off.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Indeed. Goodbye. Piss off. Dickhead.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
No. You are deluded. You think you crave blood, but you have no physical need for it. You have no idea what that is like.
But what am I feeling? It cannot only be in my head. I know my flesh is rotting. I feel it. It disgusts me.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Find the local command post of the guard. Prevent. First I'm gonna go up to my room. Ja? Level 18, really? dungeon. Okay. Jesus.
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this. It's locked, all right. Hey Bruce, welcome mate.
Oh, this game you mean? It's pretty cool, man. I'm playing this is part 3, so I played
Some damn strangers are attacking me!
quite a bit.
Touch me with your disgusting hands!
It's a bit dark sometimes, this game. Iggy's voice? Final Fantasy? You mean Final Fantasy? I didn't play 15, so I don't know.
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
That I'm
what are
a
you doing
vampire
here?
too.
This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent. But those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
I should eat the guy. Well, I did suck somebody dry from the blood, but he was annoying, so I don't know, it depends on you know, the situation. It's fun to be both, you know, sneaky, ruthless.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Oh wow, that person can be anywhere.
You had better return to Whitechapel without delay. It will be safer there.
Safety isn't really an issue in Whitechapel, because you never are, never have been. The old place is falling to pieces. But thank you for the advice, sir.
He cannot read Braille. You can just eat him. Nah. Now what?
This is despicable.
if you are not playing good but ruthless, then you're probably gonna miss a lot of hints and secrets and all. You know, because they cannot share their information anymore. So I am really careful with that. And everybody is gonna be a little bit more unhappy if you kill somebody in that area. So it's actually not good to do it. It does level you up quickly, but hey, you level up anyway, so. I hear somebody coughing. Oh wow.
I have this thirst for blood. Ah, finally. This is despicable. can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
It's locked, all right. Please open the door, sir. We're locked out. Over there!
Oh crap.
Mine! I'll take it.
Holy shit. I never saw that thing before.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Hideout.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
Free? You may soon find out that you have simply traded one set of shackles for another.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I've a future here.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk old wandering the streets. Not me. Me? I'll not die.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom.
Hey, welcome, bro.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. And now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Treatment for migraine. I don't have that.
I will see you later.
Hey, welcome back, Quincy. How you doing?
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Need medicine for
the
migraine.
Wet Boots will be proud of me.
I'm doing great, man.
How are you?
Having fun.
I'm not your boy,
Vampyr.
alright? Now piss off.
Goodbye, young man.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
have to turn around.
You wasted your life away.
It's all a bloody joke
When
to you.
science fails you,
Oh.
this elixir will give you faith
What the hell
again.
was that?
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Well, I'm thankful that you still stopped by, man, for a moment. So.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I'm perfectly fine, thanks to my miraculous elixir. You, on the other hand, look pale and tired, Doctor.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Oh, the good stuff. Right.
Everything would be better.
There's so much to do here. Where am I?
If I could get this all working, everything would be better.
Where is it?
Games
The right side. Oh, here. Thank you very much, man. A lot of people say that, by the way. But hey, most importantly, I stream for fun, man. I just like to put everything on video, you know? A game from the beginning to the end. I did that many times with a lot of games. And I like it, you know? It's fun, you meet people and for me that's cool, man. Wow, they're so... Thanks. There is so much stuff in here. Yeah, and blood. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know what you just said? A lot of people say that, you know? I hear that a lot of times, but you know what it is? If you got like 10,000 viewers, it is almost impossible to communicate with anybody, you know? The text scrolls in turbo, you know, like past it. Playing a game and then keeping up with the chat, that's... If you got a lot of viewers and people talking, it's almost impossible, man. Really hard, at least. So... True. That's the good part about like being... don't have a lot of subscribers. I can communicate with you, you know? So it has its good sides. Well, I am other language. I come from the Netherlands. I speak Dutch normally, but because everybody can speak English, that's why I speak English, you know? Otherwise you're gonna chase away a lot of people because they don't know what you're talking about. And for me English is kinda simple, you know. I grew up with it. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot, man. Yeah, I meet so much people, you know, I forget a lot. If I knew you longer, then I would probably remember that, but I actually never do. Only when my house is on fire, then I worry. Okay, I don't have a treatment for headache. Oh, I don't have that yet. Sucks. Hey. Nice. Wait. Right. You got a lot of skills, man. I need to figure them out a bit. To 65 damage and 20 damage. Ah, that sucks. 200 damage. 600 shadow. Favorite movie? Well, I got a lot of favorite movies. Horror movies. I like it. And yours? Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, you can get it for free if you become a member for the membership from PS1, not PS Plus, but PS1. You can grab it for free, man. And Fallout 4, Uncharted 4. There's a lot of games in there. And yeah, it's pretty good, man. I like it. Now what? Yeah, they are. I don't watch cartoons anymore, man. Ooh. I like those really creepy horror movies. You know what movie you should watch? Annabelle Comes Home. There is so much jump scare moments in that movie. It's crazy, man. I was watching that with a friend of mine, a lady friend. It scared the crap out of her multiple times.
Yes, I watched it. I loved it.
No, you did. It even scared me a couple of times, like you know, what the fuck. But I like to be scared, you know. Nothing shocks me or is scary anymore, so yeah, it's funny, man. If you can handle it, that's kind of cool. Hey.
I have this thirst for blood.
Hey. Yeah. Funny scare, jump scare. How the hell
This is despicable.
Oh crap. Need to get in there. Oh. Unknown? Unknown. There's a lot of unknowns there.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
Yeah, I
I'm not
finished the
looking for
game,
what
man.
you're
It's
selling.
in my videos.
But I'd like to ask you a few
Beginning
questions.
till
if I
the
may.
end. It's a
I'm
really
a doctor,
cool game.
Dr. Reed.
I love
All
it.
right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Holy shit.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crasionescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in
This is a hooker.
I am, however,
A-ho.
curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need
Your
this money
dollar.
quickly. But
got
it
a
is not
kid.
your concern, Doctor.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
I'm cheap. Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty.
Ah, here. Oh my god, there are so much people here. I don't even know where to start. To the right. Play? Yeah, what do you do? I'm a vampire, and he just figured out what a vampire is, and because he had bloodthirst, he accidentally killed his sister, and his house was burned down. So he needs to figure out like what the fuck happened to him, you know. He doesn't know what happened. He was like unconscious, he woke up and he was a vampire. That's like the story in short. And he's like an army veteran that became a really good doctor with blood transfusion expert and a surgeon. And now he still helps sick people, you know. He does need blood, but you can get it from in different ways. You can also kill humans, but then you don't get all the secrets. I think you're gonna miss a lot if you do that. You do get a lot of experience. It's your choice. I can hypnotize him with vampire skills and then take them to a dark alley and suck them dry from all the blood. It's kind of funny. I have to go to the shop for the moment. I don't know, to be honest. It is from, let me check. I don't exactly know where this game comes from. But I have to go to the shop. I'll return in 20 minutes. Thanks for coming, man. I think you have to go, right? But I gotta go to the shop and bring my aunt flowers because it's her birthday. So I'll be back later, man. See you later. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, thanks. I'll tell her. Ik ga even, want die winkel die gaat om 9 uur dicht. Dus, nou, ik zie je later al. Bedankt voor het langskomen en have a good day. Follow you. Cool, man.